BeamNG.drive. Okay. Let's go. Cobra later or none today at all? I don't know. Look at the title, dude. We'll probably play. I want to get the big SSDO fixed. I just have nasty, so like I was gonna get a good night's sleep last night, but Primo and I had to get up and go to the doctor. I needed to make sure that I'm healthy for the doctor before we go like across the country. Like you don't want to get like a cold or or anything. So I had to go to the doctor and get some stuff sorted out. So we had to wake up early this morning because for some reason the doctor likes doing stuff in the morning. So yeah, I needed a good night's sleep and I didn't really get one. Anyway. So like space flight. Yep. Flight surgeon, man. Back when I used to watch you taught me so much. I told my friends on Saturday about the stuff and I'm pretty sure I broke one of their brains. Yeah, that happens. My favorite thing to do, Firelight, one of my favorite things is when you explain something to someone in real life, you can see the neurons firing and you can see them make the point they make a connection where they understand what's being said. That's my favorite. That is dude, it's such a rush seeing somebody put two and two together. Like, I was at a 4th of July party on the 4th of July. Oh no, maybe that was Labor Day. I forget, dude. I was at a party, summer party, and down on Cape Cod, and there was a bunch of people there, and one of the neighbors from the house we were staying at came over, and I think I had a NASA shirt on that day. So we started talking about space, and I gave my disclaimer. I'm like, this is what I do. I will not shut up. And they were like, no, I'm genuinely interested. I'm like, okay, you open this can of worms, not me. 4th of July party on Labor Day. It was a party. The summer went by way too fast, man. That's why it's like messing with me. Right? I was like, okay, fine. So I started talking, like, the question was about, like, so why is the moon sometimes over there in the sky and why is the moon sometimes over there in the sky? I go, because our planet's spinning and so is the moon, and we're all spinning around the sun going 66,000 miles an hour. So I explained, the Earth's axis is tilted. That's why the days get longer and the days get shorter at certain times. Our orbit's inclined to the sun slightly and the moon is slightly inclined to the Earth, etc., and how the moon's tidally locked. And I could see the neighbor, Firelight. She was an older lady, and she was like, that makes so much sense. Holy crap. How have I never known about this? I'm like, you have. The seasons. If you know how the seasons work, you know how the planets move around and stuff. It's super, super interesting. And then I was like, we're on Cape Cod. Certainly you know about tides, right? And how tides work. Yeah, of course. The tide comes in, tide goes out. I'm like, that's the moon pulling. Yeah, she's like, yeah, the moon pulling. I'm like, stuff like that happens all the time in space. Everything pulls on everything. And Firelight, you see the neurons firing off. You see them go, holy crap, that's cool. That's the best rush ever, dude. It's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling to have. When you see someone's mind just go, Okay. Goalie, I'll see your question. Scree! Tier 2. Oh, Scary, I have to, Wednesday, Scary. You're going to be around, right? You're going to be local? April 59th. On a 59-month reset. That's a good number. Or no, SDS-59 in April 1994. Endeavour launches with some space radar goodness and some air pollution monitoring systems. My last month with a perfect gradient of icons to name. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. Cool. We're getting in early. And, Scary, I think the first thing we're going to do is drive down there and grab the bed. So, we'll meet up and we'll go from there, dude. Fully ready. Sweet. All right. I need to go get socks because I have no socks on because they, because we have that. So we'll talk cars here. Goalie, I'll check that message in a moment. Let me get socks and then we'll go. And you know what? I'm gonna freshen up. I'm gonna get a fresh pot. We need a fresh freaking pot. All right, dudes, we got a fresh pot. We got a fresh freaking pot. Let's go. I gotta wake up. Let's do this. Fully ready. All right. So, Cajun, what's the NASA Ames announcement? What is this? Today we're announcing a landing site for our water hunting Viper mission. Oh. Well, looks like we got something to do at 3. All right. Goalie, what's wrong with the car? So, let me take a look. Is this the Dodge? Is it the Dodge that you're having problems with? So the car threw a check engine and had the code drawn, and it's a thermostat rationality. Thermostat rationality. The thermostat is stuck open. Now the code is gone and the light is off. I plan on changing the thermostat this coming week. Should I still go and do that or just consider it a bug? By the way, I can only come on Saturday if you still need help because I have that pesky work. Okay. All right. Good to know, man. Good to know. Okay, cool. I think I have the help, Rezel, but that doesn't mean I don't want to do some kind of meetup. You know? I think it might end up being in Lompoc, if you catch my drift. So, Goalie, couple of things. Did you clear the code, or did it go away? Sure, that's what I figured. I mean, Rezel, I'm not going to resist drive up PCH, you know what I'm saying? Yes, on the Challenger, and I'm doing it on my own. So you cleared it yourself, and it hasn't come on since. It's just a glitch, dude. It's just a glitch. Cars nowadays run on software, man. Just like everything else. Hey, Taradra. What's with the bits right there? A friend asked me the other day if I liked Oasis. I said maybe. Am I stupid? It went away on her own. She's running at 190 on the highway. Wonderwall. Dude, I'm stupid today. I'm stupid. I can't think straight. I can't think straight, man. This is bad, dude. I missed a goddamn Wonderwall reference. Holy crap. Oh my god, what's the matter with me? Wake up, dude. This is like my third coffee today. This is terrible. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that copy strikes me. What is this, Scree? Oh. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, that's a crash. That is a crash. Yep. That guy crashed that car. Yeah. That's not what you should be doing. Did you see the thing that Twitch is trying to get rid of the DMCA stuff? You know what, Rezel? That would be pretty nice. How sweet would it be to go back to playing Countdown and stuff during launches? Why don't we have sound? Where's my beaming sound? You need to change the spark plugs in your cranium before leaving. Ah, there we go. There's the sound. Okay, so let's go over to West Coast, right? Right? That makes sense. I remember feeling the opposite of copy strikes. So, goalie, the code went away. So, all right, just here. If the code went away by itself, dude, then it's just a glitch, dude. If you cleared the code and it hasn't come back since, I don't know, man. I wouldn't go and mess with it unless it comes back, to be honest with you. If it's running 190 down the highway, that's a little bit on the hot side, so your thermostat might have some problems, but it sounds like a bad sensor to me. It went away on its own, so you did not clear the codes. All right, don't worry about it, dude. Just a bad sensor reading. Because cars are using software nowadays, turning it on and turning it back off fixes it. Exactly what Hellfish said, for sure. Alright, so... Alright, your boy's starting to wake up. Alright. So, I may or may not have teased Route 154 like a bunch of times in Beam without anybody kind of realizing it. Or maybe you did, I don't know. But, you see, like I said, I may have teased it a couple of times. Like, how cool would it be to have a truck like this with a flatbed and a 5-speed? I've been cryptically hinting at it for months now, likes. But see, like, I don't really give any, like, I don't say it's a hint. I just kind of say, like, oh, how cool would it be to have a truck like this? I like that kind of hints because it's a hard problem. It's a hard Mad Lib, dude. Yeah, Tessa. Kind of dystopian to have cars running on software. I just want something purely mechanical that's easy to fix and otherwise just works. I too like that. Alright. You just didn't see it coming? Yeah. I kept it under wraps, dude. It's pretty hard. So, let's see. This is the truck, kind of how it, as it sits. Let's see if we can make it more like it now that the cat's out of the bag. So, the real truck has a 5.8. It has a 351 in it. So, let's put the 5.5 in there. And run totally stock. Here, let's take a look. What's that 5.8 modeled in this engine? Oh. That's a Triton motor. Oh. That's a Triton motor. Yeah, that's the series after. So that 5.5 is supposed to be a 5.4 Ford engine. At least it looks like one. That looks like a Triton motor. If you guys like Cletus, it's the motor that's in Project Neighbor. Kind of. But it's kind of not. Anyway, let's see. That's pretty much how the truck sits. As I said, it doesn't have the flatbed on it. It has nothing. Let's just... There we go. There we go. There we go. Beam! That's right. Yeah, this frame's actually pretty similar. Alright, let's see. What else? Rear bumper? No. No. No bumper. It doesn't have that, and it does not have the spare tire on it either. This is kind of how it stands. Wait, muffler? No. No muffler. Can we do plywood rear wheels? Maybe. Yeah, this is pretty much how it looks, Gary. This is good enough. Yeah, it's fine. EJ, on topic. Wooden wheels are in the Weird Wheels mod pack. Only place I've seen them before. Yeah, what's that, Flykin? Oh, you're watching Diggs. The tow truck revival, yeah. Yeah. Flykin, that's kind of cool. It's cool that you're into that stuff, dude. Flykin, I love those revival things, and you know me. I like it because, dude, a car mechanically sitting is the worst thing that you can do to it. The worst thing that you can do to a car is that, and just leave it there. That is the worst thing that you can do. Sort of crashing the thing, right? So it's awesome to see this old stuff. Even that tow truck with that IDI in it, dude, it just fired right up to life, no problem. Let chat hear the IDI? Of course. That was a good revival. Dude, mine looks exactly like that. Only those are, Flykin, those are 350s. Mine's a 250. Those are full 1-ton tow trucks. Mine's a 3/4 ton. You can't get over it. Well, you'll see what that 351 can do as long as it's not gacked. You'll see what the 351 can do here in a couple of days, dude. It's awesome. I mean, actually, Flykin, there's another channel that did a sweet revival. Well, not a revival. They went and fished it out. There's another channel I know. Dylan McCool just pulled a Monaco out of the woods, dude, and that one's pretty rough. But that one was posted 2 days ago. But he pulled that Challenger out of the woods too, which was pretty gnarly. And the Maverick, look up, not the Maverick, the Mustang Cobra. That's a good build too. Dylan has some really good videos. He does a good job. And then there's the Jennings one right there. That one went into the algorithm, dude. And Fleggin', you're not the only one. That one got like, for some reason it ticked all the boxes for YouTube. And that Jennings one, everyone's telling me about it. Like I've had 5 or 6 people say, oh dude, did you see the 29 Chevy? Yeah, the stove bolt. I think it's a stove bolt. It might be pre-stove bolt. Let me look. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it looks like a stove bolt. Inline 6. Yeah, dude. I mean, this thing started. That thing's 90 years old. 90 years old. Works just fine. Pretty crazy, huh? That's what people mean when they say, you know, they don't make them like they used to. Dude, in 30 years, 40 years from now, you will not be able to do that with new cars. I guarantee you. The electronics will go to crap. There's no way. There's not a chance. Not a chance you'll be able to do that. That's not a thing. But cars like the Coronet, the 59, heck, even my Mustang to an extent, you know. Hey Tithar, what's up? Was watching the other day and you were talking with Mad Ford about an interesting engine. That's a Rover K series engine, Tithar? Yeah. Really cool engine. I miss my Mustang. What kind of Mustang did you have, Jesse? Yeah, Storm, those GDI engines are dude, there's no way. There's no way they're going to last. Like, I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. Alright, let's, so mine's a long bed. Let's get the long bed frame in there. There we go. There we go. Do you think a car company might come around that takes it back to simple builds? Hando, that's what I would do. I had a 67. We made it into a T-top because you're a dork. A T-top Mustang. A T-top 67. Man, that's a real good way to piss off Ford guys and Chevy guys. Nice. I've watched every single one of Diggs' videos, Flykin. Every single one. And Dylan McCool. And Vice Grip Garage. And Roadkill. And Hot Rod Garage. I watch them all. And, well, I think that's most of them. And all of Hoonigan's videos, too. And Cleater. I watch them all. But I thought you streamed 24/7. I want Jennings to do more. The way he talks is very calming. I haven't watched his videos. I'm going to have to go look. Yeah, it's the regulations. Scary's right. The regulations are what's killing it, guys. And that's, I'm sure you've heard my whole spiel about backup cameras and all this other nonsense. Like, you have to have a backup camera. Good. That's just more complication. That's just driving the price of the price to make a car up. You have to have airbags. You have to have side airbags. You have to have all these impact scores. Like, your car has to be safe enough to go on the road. You can't make a simple car anymore. In fact, look at every single car that's like a retro-styled car, like the Mustangs or the Challengers or everything. They look like big, fat versions of themselves because they're big and gross. What about the EV Hummer? EVs are kind of the way forward there because, yeah, but even then. Found a Ford Ranger long bed. Rangers only came with one bed. 89 Ren when parked. Of course the thing looks mint. You only want 750. Worth the possibility of fixing up. They made a ton of Rangers, Flykin, so yes. Yeah, absolutely. With that, okay, where we are in the northeast part of the country, you gotta worry about the frame. Engines, mechanical, nah, dude, I ain't worried about that. You can always get new tires for it. You can always get new suspension because they made a ton of these things. What you can't get is a new, well, I mean, you can get a new cab. The frame is what you got to worry about. So, this thing. See that thing? That's what you got to worry about. The frame, the thing that it's on. The modern vehicle is innovative in comparison. Yep, rusty frame is where it's at. Frame is bad. Thing is out. Just scrap it. So you could buy that as a donor truck. Take all the good parts off of it and build one good 89 Ranger. Start with a Ranger that's like a chassis or whatever. That's the fun part about playing with cars, dude. You can tinker and it's all interchangeable. Heck, there are some... Jindex, 37 months. There are some cars that fit... There are some components on cars that fit on other cars and you'd never realize it. That's what hot rodding is. I mean, in general with bad frames. The frame on the 89 looked okay. Alright. Alright, well, that's good to know. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look. So, let me get the bed off. Because we have a long bed, right? And then we need to get the exhaust off again. What's old style pipes? Floating side pipes. Yep. That's basically what we have right now. And it sounds like that. For reals. Alright, now we need to make this in HD. And now it's just a D15. We gotta make this into... We're trying to make it as close to what we have now. We need... so the front suspension is what we need. We're not running independent front. Twin I-beam is what we have, I believe. Is this twin I-beam? Let me take a look. Oh crap, it is! Cool! Look at this. There's a twin I-beam mod. Oh, that's so cool! So Ford came up with this idea in the 60s called twin I-beam suspension. And to get this, to basically make heavier duty suspension, they made, I mean, it uses a regular coil spring, right? You have a coil spring that's on the frame, but instead of taking the lower control arm and attaching it to this frame rail, the lower control arm's attached to the opposite frame rail. See that? That's twin I-beam right there. I'm pretty sure this truck has it. Yeah, dude, that's cool. Is the hood stuck? Yeah. What makes that popping sound? That's unburnt fuel going out the exhaust. Unburnt fuel is hitting the hot exhaust manifold, combusting, and making that popping sound. It's called a backfire. Sorry, they got twin I-beams. Sorry, yours has twin I-beams, doesn't it? Sorry, there's a channel that a guy is EV swapping a 98 military Humvee, and it looks sick. Sweet. Even on the diesel. Yeah. Diesels run really hot. Really hot. Hotter than gasoline engines. If it's not 4x4, it's twin I. Cool. Yeah, no, it's a 4x2. So that's cool that we have that. Alright, so let me... Boop. Hello? Alright. Yeah, twin I-beam is really strong, man. It's really good suspension. Could you put diesel in a gasoline engine? I know you can put gas in a diesel engine. I know you can't put diesel... You might wanna check this video out. Converting gasoline to run on diesel. Yeah, Garage 54 did that. You can do it. You need to modify it, but it's doable. Alright, what else do we need? So we got our twin I-beam, and mine has 8 lug rims because it's a heavy duty. So let's put 8 lug fronts on there. Hello. Hello. He's a nice truck. Alright. Gavril 10 slot fronts? Huh. Put fat tires out back. Yeah. Man, we really don't have a lot of a choice here. We don't have the steely rims. Do we? Maybe maybe we could do 6 lug. Mine are 8. Mine are 8 lugs because it's a heavy duty truck. It has truck suspension in it, like really heavy truck suspension in it, for doing more truck things. But I can't get the right tires with the 6 lug. Yeah, see, those steelies are what my tires look like. We have steelies like that. But that's too big of a front wheel. I don't think we have a 225/75 R16. Let's try two 1565s. There we go. Yeah, that's... Hey, Riv, what's going on? We could always just stick with the... Let's see, 8 lug lockers. Let's see if we... Good enough. Having dinner, there you go. Maybe Flykin. They made a lot of these trucks, dude. They made a lot. It's got 265/75 R16s. 265. I don't think mine has that. I don't think that came out of the box like that, dude. 265/75 R16 heavy duties. Yeah, that's a... It's got truck tires, truck suspension, truck shocks. Huh. I do not have lockers out in front. That's what yours has, okay. There's a landing craft on GSA for 1250. Oh, jeez. Hey, Endo, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? I got a case of the Mondays, dude, for sure. I think 225/75 R16. That sounds much more like what the truck would have had. So let's do that. 225/75 R16s, and then we'll go back here. Huh, we don't have an open diff now, do we? We have a welded one. 355s, I think, is what it has. And give me those 8 lugs. Heavy duty 8 lugs. Oh, wait, nope, nope, not that heavy a duty. Not that, no, too much duty. Too much duty. Too much duty. We could put a dually in it. That would be pretty cool. We got new tires put on in a few hours, only going to cost you $700. Ugh. Stock are 235/85/16. Thank you. We have 245/75 R16. I think that's the closest one then. According to the VIN plate. 235, 85, 16. Dude, we could trace the VIN. I could trace the VIN on the truck if you guys want to see that. No plywood wheels? I'd have to get a mod, I think, Julie. I'd have to get a mod, I think. See, we have 225 75 R16 and 245 75 R16. You guys can't see it because of the pedal cam, though. I'll go 225. 225 75 R16. It's interesting that Beam went through all this, Sawyer, and even down to like the tire sizes. The tire sizes aren't entirely accurate, but they're close, which is kind of strange. Yep, this is pretty much it. I mean, it was against the Jets Havocs, but yeah. Oh. Ooh. I don't think my twin I-beam is... I think we might be a little cambered out a little bit. I think we might be a little... Might be a little cambered out. Maybe, yeah, maybe we should. We got the HD front coils. There we go. Oh, there's more we had to mess with. There we go. Now it should be good. I was gonna say that didn't really look right. Replace them ball joints, boy. Yeah. All right. So here we go. This is more like what we have here. So, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? Here, let's go. Where's the F2? There we go. Excellent. All right. Now what we got to do is we got to go into the mods. Let's go into the mods and see what we can find. The repository. Let's try D-Series. Let's search around what kind of D-Series mods we have. Huh. Next page. Oh no, that's the end. We don't want that. Ford 6R80 and 10R80 transmission for the D-Series 6-speed. No, I don't need that. I need engine mods. Let's go to 3, see what we can find. D-Series diesel supercharger. Supercharger's back. Oh, that's kind of nice. D-Series heavy duty parts. 8 lug and 10 lug. That adds new 225 10 bolt hub for the Gavril D-Series. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. We're gonna need that. 7.3 swap it? No. More engines and transmissions. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Here, hold on. Let's try... Let's see what 351 gets us. Let's see if we can make a 351. Or find the 351 mod. Nope. Let's try Windsor. Ford. Triton V10 for all Gavril engines. Ford engines pack. A ton of engines for the D series. 4.2 Essex, 4.6 Triton, 4.9 Cleveland, 5 Windsor, 5.0 Windsor, 5.0 Windsor, 5.0 Windsor high output, 5.4, 5.8. Yes, there we go. That's the one we need. There it is. Yes. Oh, ZF5F56 and M50D. It's either one of those transmissions in the truck. Very nice. All right, cool. So let's go down back in here like this. And can we get a 5.8? Here we go. Ford 5.8. Oh, hey, come back. Ignition coils or coil springs? Huh? Why do I see some people putting straps on their coils? He's talking about coil springs. Give me a picture, Flykin. That could be a couple of different things, dude. We need the ZF5. There we go. It's a, yeah, pretty much, Da Vinci. It's a spring limiter. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the answer. Poor man's bump stop. It makes it so the suspension doesn't extend all the way down. You don't want the suspension to go fully extended. That can damage it. I mean, but it depends. It really depends on what you're doing. Anyway, here. Seems pretty connected to me, Tessa. Didn't look it though. Maybe we should. Yeah. If the real one's doing that, man, we got a big problem. Here, how about that's the thing about using the mods, man. Here, let's go back to the 5.5. 5.5 is the closest thing we're gonna get. I wonder if I can throw the ZF5 in there, though. Oh, it kept the ZF5. Excellent. Cool. That's the closest thing we're gonna get to the real F2 Shitty. Alright, so this is basically the truck as it stands. That's Hoonigan's name for the truck. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, this thing is great! Oh, it's freaking mint! Yes! Top speed test? Oh boy. Freaking mint there, guy. I would not go 105 in this truck. Tessa knows, Merkers, he's making a joke about the name. I would not do this. Not in a 30-year-old truck. Oh, jeez. Let's see how she handles. Let's see how she handles driving around. $120, dude. There are carbon 4-bangers there that do that with 120. Yeah, I understand that, Tessa, but this is a truck with wagon suspension in the back. I don't think that's a good idea. It wasn't really designed to do that. That brake pressure, though. What the hell's up with the brakes? It's locking the front tires out. That's weird. But yeah, this is basically the truck as it stands. So, I have a bed for it. Oh, jeez. There's transit vans with 7. No, okay. All right. You're missing the point. It's not that it can't do 100. It's that's really stupid. There's that whole traffic loss thing. Yeah, I know. I know that's kind of a pain in the butt. 2, yeah, I don't think that's wise. It's not that it can't do it. It's that I'm not going to. Exactly, Sobek, exactly. Yeah. I understand that this could go 120. I'll bet you the real one that I bought could do that. Why would you, though? This welded diff actually isn't bad. But, alright, so here. The bed is in a shop in San Diego, Tars. I have to go and get it. That's basically the first thing we're gonna do. We rented a flatbed truck, like a big flatbed truck. Not really big, because anything under 120 in your yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Pretty much dead, crew. Tessa, this ain't no transit van, alright? It's a truck. I know you lot don't have much experience with actual trucks. You have transit vans, which is a car it's a car that looks like a truck. I get it. But this is an actual truck. These things aren't designed to go fast. They're designed to pull, especially the HD ones. When are you going to get it? DV 22nd, bud. So, what do we do to this thing? So here, let's see. This is the truck pretty much as it stands right now. That's what it looks like. It probably has the heavy duty, medium duty rear shocks. That's fine. And it has heavy duty leaves. Wait, I actually wonder if we could put 3/4 ton leaf springs in this thing. Medium duty, there we go. Perfect. This is the truck as it sits. What should we do? What can we do to it realistically? Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Oh, we got those too. They're called dually transit vans. Yeah, alright, so one of the first things I'm going to do, like I said, is we're going to get I have a long bed for it. So there we go. That's what we're going to do. But I do not have a tailgate sourced for that just yet. So I have to go find one. So this is where we're at right now. Change the bed to white. I don't know if I can, Bree. I don't know if Beam allows for that. I wish. I wish it. Here, let's see. Can we change it? No. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We could always paint the bed to match, but the bed's in good condition. I don't know if we should. Some of the other some of the other parts that we're gonna need to get this thing kind of nifty is stick 2 SRBs on the side. Are we painting it orange or? So on the 22nd, hopefully the truck gets to be about in this condition. What else do we need? I'm gonna need a tailgate. We are gonna need one, but here. So this is basically where we're gonna be at, right here. What else do we need? Let's see. I mean, actually, this is pretty good. This isn't bad right now. I mean, let's go take this for a spin. Oh, the second gas tank. You want me to go find a second tank? I could do that. I wonder if this has the options for it. You know what would be bed accessory? Can we put a cover on it? Oh, that would be really nice if I could get a tonneau for it. Wait, camper shell? That would be ideal. That would... Oh, okay. Or we could just go off the screen. That works too. You gonna refit a second one? It would be nice. If we could get the shell, that would be really, really useful. But I don't know if we're gonna find those, you know? The camper shell would be ideal. But okay, so if we're gonna do the shell, if we're gonna do that, do you still have the Crown Vic IFS swapped F100? I took the Crown Vic out and I put the leaves back in, Nifty. Yes, I have it. It runs. It needs an exhaust though. But yeah, I still have that. My car fleet hasn't changed since 2013. I have the Coronet, the 69 Coronet. I have the 59 Ford, and I have my 08 Mustang. I added one more to the fleet though. But yeah, I do. Oh boy, more ads. Oh geez. Oh, golly, that's terrible. But yeah, I still have it. All right. So, if we could put the... Hey, why? Why did you alt-tab? I didn't tell you to do that, game. All right. So if we could get the camper shell, that would be really, really nice. Yeah, Vanguard. Yeah, that's true. All right, so if we're going to do that, we're also going to need... We should probably put the tailgate. Find a tailgate. Late tailgate. Let's do that. And then the rear bumper, we're going to need that as well. Now ours, I'm not sure if ours has the plate on it. Hey Clayton, everything's good, man. Yeah, Bree, if we could find that camper shell, that would be really, really useful. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we could get one on such short notice. Yes, it is Havoc. It's a dual plate state. Yep. So we have front bumper, but where's the rear bump? Oh, there it is. Okay. So early rear bumper. That doesn't look like one that would come with this truck. Ford has an inset one for a tow hitch. Long flatbed bump. Okay. Yeah, that's not what we want. It's not really what it looks like. You have minions. Have them look for it for you. How do you think I got the bed? Rear stepped bumper. Ah, there we go. Perfect. That's the bumper that came on this truck, or at least something that looks like it. SpaceX launched the other night from Florida. It was cool to see. Oh, absolutely. Alright, so let's take this for a spin. Exactly, do I want the camper for it? I mean, the Tesla, let's focus on those bare necessities. The necessities would be a tailgate and a rear bumper, so I could put the rear plate on. That would be what we would what I would be looking for. Yeah, that would be what I want. You can always attach a second cab as a... Yeah, right? Yeah, Space Toasty. Oh, boy. Alright. This is cool. Let's see how this drives around. Overwrite. Let's see how she drives. I'm just gonna do some regular driving. You know what? You know what we'll do? We'll turn on the traffic. There we go. We'll turn on the... How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I think this... Yeah, okay. Yeah, Vanguard, I agree. If I could get the truck to this state, dude, I would consider this a pretty good success. Sawyer, did these trucks come with ABS? I forget. It's not called a camper shell. Chad, what's the name for the bed topper? Is it just a bed topper? I'm good. So, Primo, we either need a tonneau cover or the camper shell. The camper shell would be ideal scenario, right? Kind of works. Don't rely on it, though. So pump the brakes. Got it. Your dad's 97 has ABS. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have it. This one, Bree, I did put the welded diff in it. It handles just fine. Here, ready? Let's see. Hear the squeak? That's what we'll hear. You hear the squeak coming from the rear tires? That's what you'll hear when we drive around corners. Is that a DeLorean? Hopefully I don't do that. Is that a Supra? Man. Just doing some driving in my truck, seeing how it handles. Let's take it around for some city driving, see how it works. Bed caps, camper shell popped up, a tent, and a pickup bed. Yeah, bed caps is what we need. Oh, it's a great... Oh, you dick. Man, how realistic was that? How realistic was that? That was too real, man. That was too real. Did you see that? Guy going halfway through the intersection on the yellow light in the turning lane and then deciding he's going straight? Bro, Beam AI is great. Like the driver games here? Wait, what?
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
It's you-know-who. Oh, boy. How did the pirate get his ship so cheap? It was on sale. It's an 8-foot box, yep. I don't beat my horn this much. I don't do that. I hate people that do that. Another DeLorean. Freaking unicorn, man. Should fit a train horn to it. Oh, it's so bad for it when you're on a hill. Yeah, Bree, this is pretty much it. This is actually really close to the real thing. That bus is hauling. Jeez. Way to blow the stop sign, guy. Hill start. It's supposed to look like it, Jonas. He'll start. Nice church. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Ready? Bullet! Oh, crap, we're gonna die. Nope, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm still with it. Still with it. We're gonna die. Yep. Ugh! Look at that! Look at that! It survived! It's fine! What is an DC-12? What's a DC-12? I don't know. It's got a welded diff in it, Chris. I put the welded diff in. Didn't notice that much of a difference, to be honest with you. It's fine. You must have learned to drive in Atlanta, Boston, but yeah. Mostly a right turn annoyance. Yeah, it's not that good. I mean, dude, I was worried about it, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem. Exhaust would be the big one at this point, if we can get the bed and everything. Will you teach me how much more powerful a truck is than a car with a bed? I want to learn. What do you mean? See, yeah, well, I mean, you don't have stuff like this. You don't have stuff over there like this. I mean, you might. I don't know. You don't drive any vehicles. Oh. Typical. Person going same speed in the passing lane. Alright. So how much more powerful than this? This is a 3/4 ton truck, dude. How much is gas? Yeah, $335. That's actually kind of expensive. I mean, so Riv, this is a 3/4 ton truck. So that 3/4 ton refers to basically its towing capacity, right? I mean, for the most part. I forget what the GVWR on this thing is. I'm pretty sure it's... Well, what's 3/4 of a ton? 1,500 pounds? So... This thing can tow... What's 1,500 pounds? My brain is not in a math mood today. What is it, 700 kilos? Hey, kid, what's going on? That's what it is around here, Clayton, yeah. wonder if they have the keys to it. I never really checked. Yeah, I think the ton rating is for bed capacity, Plek. I think you're right. Yeah, that sounds more right. I'm sorry, my brain isn't doing too well today. I didn't really get enough sleep. Yeah, Tessa, any camper shell from 1980 to 1997 will fit on this thing. They didn't change the bed at all. You're right. Any 8-foot box bed, and heck, any part. Ford didn't change the truck. Didn't change it all that much. There's no reason to. It just changed the grill around, made it look nice, and kind of went from there. So, Riv, that means I think Plek is right. That means we can haul about 700 kilos in the bed. This thing could tow probably a lot more than that. Oh, okay, Tessa. Yep. Yeah, we have the 8-foot box. They didn't put an 8-foot. They didn't put 6.5 on the 250s, Sawyer. How do you get all the engine specs and stuff on the screen? You got to go to the UI options, which is this thing right here. Customize the UI app so you can mess with a bunch of them. So, Riv, we could put 700 kilos in the bed and... Hang on. You know what? Guys, let me... I'll be right back. Let me get the VIN, and we'll trace the VIN. I'll show you. Don't worry. Tracing the VIN is not going to tell any personal information. I'll be right back. Who played the Windows sound? What the heck's that about? Alright, so let's see. Let's take a look. F-Series VIN decoder. FT is fine. All right, let's take a look. 3FT. Okay, so F25 long bed, 2 doors. 2-wheel drive, regular cab, 8-foot box. That's what it's sold for. It's got a 351 in it that makes 200 horsepower, 325 torque. That's not bad. It was made in Cuautitlán, Mexico. Curb weight is 2,500 pounds over the front, 2,000 over the rear. It's got coil springs up at the front, so that's twin I-beam. 2-stage multi-leafs, 235/85 R16 Sawyer. Same with me. It's got anti-lock brakes on the rear wheels. Okay. All right, okay. Let's go to style and trim. Nope. Equipment. Yeah, there it is right there. So we got 355s out back. Here we go. Yeah, twin capacity I-beam front, floating rear. Tech specs, here we go. Vehicle rating, 8,600 pounds. I can move about 4 metric tons, give or take. 4,000 kilograms we can tow. Or no, wait, combined tow weight rating right there. So we could fit, you could fit That you could tow that much, and you can fit a little more in the bed. I mean, this thing's a tank, dude. It can. The F-250 4-door came with a 6.5 bed. Yep. Cool. Oh yeah, look, we even got the gear ratios in here. Sweet. Oh yeah. Axle capacities right there. Look at all this. Look at all these little things. So busy now. Yeah, it's got 8 lugs on it, dude. Cool. Steering ratio on center, 17. Oh, wow. Sweet. Yep, it's got rear wheel anti-lock. Interesting. It's got front discs and rear drums. Cool. What if you get a cheap camper trailer? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Might be the right way to do it. Or just a tonneau. Tonneau cover would be good. But yeah, all right. So, Riv, what this thing you want to learn about this thing? Basically, it's a truck. It's a heavy-duty vehicle. Now, you don't, like I said, you don't really have these too much in Europe. Like, this would be there's no equivalent, to be honest with you. There's no equivalent to something like this. A transit van or a Mercedes Sprinter van might be the right thing. The only really difference between your truck and mine is that yours is an extended cab and a 7.3. Yeah. Mine's got a manual in it, bro. So, I mean, like, Riv, what do you want to learn? Like, so this is body on chassis. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different than car construction. Trucks are made very old school. They're made old school on purpose. So I have a frame underneath the cab like that. Are you going to get it an alignment? Probably. I found a 68 D100 in Denmark for 85,000 Danes, equivalent to about 13.5. That's actually not a bad price, King Kitten, if it's in mint condition. Here, I'm gonna turn the traffic off. Color match the bumper and the grille? Oh. Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, this is a truck. It's designed for hauling stuff. It's designed for work. In the States, you just basically call it a work truck. There's like, and we really don't see much of them anymore. There used to be like work trucks. So it's a utility vehicle, not a sport utility vehicle, just a utility vehicle. That's it. Not mint. No, it was a farm truck, but all registrations and passed all inspections. That's pretty good. Hey, Taco, what's going on? This thing is designed to work out on a farm or work on a job site or something. It's a construction vehicle, basically. This thing has 8-lug rims on it, so it's got truck rims. It's got a truck rear end in it. It's Sterling 1025, which is heavy duty. Like I said, you can pull 10,000 pounds. 10,000 pounds is 4,500 kilos. So this thing can move. It can haul, dude. We can tow with it if we really wanted to. The European equivalent would be a transit van drop side. Yeah, pretty much, Tessa. Yeah, kind of. There's not really any European equivalent to this thing. Yeah, work trucks. So it's a work truck, so it doesn't come with many options and stuff. That's the thing. And Ford still makes work trucks, but nowadays most trucks are like luxury vehicles and stuff, which is, you know. But we have the heavy-duty axles. We have a big, strong rear end that's designed to tow things and whatnot. But yeah, this is ideally what we would want. If we can't do this, then a tonneau cover would be really good. The Ranger, yeah, Ranger's okay. It's got a short box in it, man. It's a tiny boy little engine. Geese and a hyperlink got wrecked there. Yeah, kind of like that, I suppose. Yeah. Here, I wonder if we can mess with the grill, just on a side note. I wonder if we can make the grill look like it. I actually have a question. Would it be cheaper to buy all the parts of a car than to buy a brand new one? What you're describing is called a kit car. They do that. Yeah, people sell kit cars all the time. Just buy all the parts. You could do that with this truck, Riv. They made so many. Ford made so many of these damn things. I can find parts anywhere. Oh, it'd be cool if we got the running boards on it too. That'd be pretty sick. I don't think we can get running boards like that. Those are GM style. That's pretty cool. You assemble your own car. You can do it. It's like probably 10 to 20 grand cheaper than buying one, but that's for more older stuff. This is the 68 that you found. Let me take a look. Oh, that ain't even bad condition. That's a nice truck. What motors has it got in it, King? Does it got a 5.2 LA engine or a 5.2 poly in it? Because I guarantee you there's no big block in that thing. King, that probably has the same type of motor that my Coronet has in it. It's called an LA series engine. In America speak, it's a 318. It's a good motor. Chrysler made that motor from like 1963 to like 2003. They made a lot of those. I thought the real tow limit is wheel traction ballast. Yeah, I suppose. Pretty much. I mean, I don't know how else to describe a heavy-duty truck to someone that doesn't know much about cars. I mean, the thing is built entirely different. It's built entirely different to have the trash beaten out of it. I mean, say we didn't get the bedpan though. Let's see. I don't want the rack. Can we do like a... If we could get it like this, then I'd be pretty... That's pretty good. That rear bumper and tailgate, and then the towing hitch would be cool too. That would be a bonus though. I wonder if we could put... Left bed accessory, long range antenna bed accessory. Can we put a toolbox in it? Left toolbox. What the hell? That's not how that... Okay. I couldn't tell you. I think it got sold before I had a chance. But yeah, I really fell for the D100 after one. They're cool. They're cool trucks. That's not how you do that. And if we can't get the camper shell, hopefully we can get a tonneau. A tonneau over the back would be sick. That would be really good. Yeah, that's what I would ideally want to mess with. Yep, we got a front bench just like that. I'm not trying to tell you what you do. You should build this and put it on the back of the truck and be done with it. Yeah, maybe. Goalie, we should build that and then make it so like the top of the thing opens up and the thing pops out. Dorm Wi-Fi is the worst. Yeah, hot ray. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? I don't know what the details. Like, what do you want? What do you want for the details? You know? Yes. I know who Jimmy is. Yeah. You could leave it here. Yeah. It's that whole getting back to Boston thing. But yeah, we could. The bumper when the truck came from the factory looked like that. I don't know. Can we mess with the front? I think it's under radiator mount. Yay. Now it looks like deferred. No, it doesn't look like deferred no more. What's the HD front look like? Hey! Now it looks like a Chevy. Oh, just kill it with fire. Old style? What's old style? Nope. See, they kind of made it look like a Ford, but they kind of didn't. King Kitten, I could put any grill on this thing. So it's a 9th gen F series. So here. Ford did a little bit of a refresh, but for the most part, from the 7th series, 8th and 9th series, they stayed exactly the same. They just changed the grill around. So this thing, like a 1980, we could put the old 1980 grill on it if we wanted to, but that's the grill that ours has. It looks like that. I mean, when does Route 154 start? On Wednesday, PY. So Wednesday morning for me. So it would be Wednesday afternoon for you. Yeah, Badger. There you go. I hate to ask this after tuning in off and on for years. Is there a set time of day for space news? And Heavyers, don't worry about it. Usually around 4 to 6 is when space news usually happens. 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern time. That one with the square lights is cool. And yeah, they so there's the 8th gen, dude. The 8th gen, we could put an 8th gen grill on it. Dude, seriously, King Kitten, because America, Ford didn't change the dang truck so much, dude. They really didn't. Jimmy's trying KSP in order to beat the land speed record. Oh. The land speed record. You're going to have to go up to the Tundras to do that. But basically, this was unchanged. There was no need to change it. This was real good. King Kitten, up to the 9th gen, is really like the last of the old school trucks. They switched to that in 98, and yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, and Roy, I don't really have anything to say about that. It's an okay truck, but I mean, it's all right, I guess. And it's cool because Ford over time, they had that one, and then they switched to that one, and then they switched to this one, and now if you look, that box style is coming back because the box style is what works. There you go, Blizzard. My old man my dad just bought a truck that looks pretty much like that, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little truck. It's not little actually, but yeah, mine's down here. But we can swap any parts from 1980 to 1997, over 3 generations of Ford. We could put these on here. This will all bolt. It'll all bolt together. The cab, they didn't switch the cab shape for almost 20 years. Cabs, the bumpers, anything will fit, even the trim. I mean, all you got to do is look at the door. Look at the door in the bed, and it's exactly the same. Here, let me open this picture in a new tab, and then I'll go back down here, and I'll show you this one. Like, if you look, the bed is the same. Same bed. Same thing. They didn't change it. They never changed the dang thing. Stick with what you know. I mean, and that's the thing about trucks, guys, and that's why trucks are funny nowadays, because the trucks used to be just a straight utility vehicle. There's no bells and whistles with this thing. It's designed to use it out on a damn farm or something, right? And then look at it nowadays. It looks like an SUV with a pickup bed in the back. Yeah, okay. I like that truck though, man. That thing's cool. I like these. I like this. It's called OBS, or old body style. The old body style is great. Pretty rocket. No CarPlay, no bueno. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool picture. Yeah, these things are cool. Trucks don't truck no more. It's about family road trips now. Yeah, they had a vehicle that was designed for that, goalie, for the longest time. It's called a station wagon. Clit rub. I heard about that, but yeah. See, the one that I have already, I have a 3rd series. That's what Fred looks like. I have one that looks like this, and then I have a 3rd and a 9th gen now, which is pretty cool. The 9th gen, yeah, see, this is the guy we got. That's what my truck looks like. It's a 250. And that's what we made in Beam. Where's it gone? Wait, where's the truck? How did it get over here? I don't understand. How did it get over here? And how did it put itself in reverse? Put the parking brake on. How did this thing get over here? I did put the handbrake on, man. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But that's it. Yeah, we need the tailgate and we need the bumper and stuff, but it was lonely. Yep. Yeah, like I said, the 2020 Super Duty. Yep. Yeah. Now I want to read. But yeah, any part from 80 to ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, see, we could even throw a step side bed on there if we could find it, but the step bed is a little bit on the rarer side, but it is cool. That's a short box right there, 6-foot step side. We have the long box. We have the 8-foot bed. And I would really love to get, if we could get the toolkit like that, if we can't find a topper for this thing, if we could get the toolkit and a bed liner, that would be really, really nice. Not enough people want to read anymore, and it shows. Yep. It's best to circularize at AP. Yep, that's correct, Havix. That's why I throttle down the SSTO when we go to launch it. I deep throttle the motors to control the TWR so I don't push the AP too high. Yeah. How would you secure the streaming gear though? In the cab, Riv, in the cab, and then pack it all up. Yeah. But King, back to what we were saying. I could put the old grill on there. I probably won't. I don't mind the 9th gen grill. I think the 9th gen looks fine. It's a nice truck, dude. We could get the chrome one. We have a painted one because it's a work truck, so it doesn't look exactly like that. I'd have to go 1997 F250. Ours is the work truck style, so it's not an XLT. It looks like that. It came with that grill. But Hoonigan painted it and stuff, so it's pretty neat. How about 2000s? It's 1980 to 1997 parts are compatible with this thing. when Ford switched to that Aero style, the 10th gen, the one that's all curvy and stuff and whatnot, they switched everything. Complete retool. So they all, like everything, motors, transmissions, everything. They switched to the overhead cam engines, which is fine, I guess. I get it. My only issue was with the later F-150s is the grill. I would like to do a transplant to the late 60s grill. Well, see, in 1980 is when they went from the old trucks to the new trucks. Ford didn't change the design of the F-Series pretty much from 1967 to 1979. They didn't change it at all. So from 67 to 79, that stayed that way. These trucks are very sought after. The 5th and 6th gen trucks, especially the 6th gens. These trucks, super sought after. That grill won't fit. It won't fit. It would be cool, but it won't fit. My personal favorite is the 67. That's the truck. That's the Ford truck that I like the most. 67s are the prettiest, in my opinion. That is the nicest one right there. Big old bug-eye headlights. Like that. That's a nice truck. Yeah, these parts aren't compatible, though. Any truck from 67 to 79, you could probably swap these parts out. What the hell? Brazil, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jeez. Yeah, see, these are nice trucks. What? Brazil, you go home, Brazil. You are drunk. Yeah, and then they switched to that split grill in 71. That's a cool truck. Those are nice, dude. Dead body storage, I guess. Savage. Yeah, see, I like it before they have the split grill. I think these are really, really well built. So, like, Top Gear does those tests with the Hilux, right? Top Gear did those tests with the Hilux, and they beat the trash out of the Hilux. That thing, see that thing? Unkillable. Unkillable. You'll never break it. They could do everything that they did to the Hilux and more. This thing would never break. You could fix it with simple tools. Because this thing is designed to be out on the farm, out when you're 100, 200, 300 miles away from a shop, out working on your farm, and if it breaks, you need to be able to fix it right then and there. These trucks they're indestructible. And then, you know, like nowadays, there's shops everywhere. But in the 60s, it wasn't, you know, shop could be a long way away. And Flykin, that's why these trucks, these old cars from the 50s and 60s, that's why they're so sought after, because they're built to last. They're built to be wrenched on, because you might not have a service station near you. And nowadays, everything's interconnected, and that's all fine and dandy. You know, everybody has a dealership or something, or a parts dealer down the street, or you could just order it online, right? Like, but in the 60s, there was none of that. There's none of that. Some people work out on farms that's 200-300 miles away from where they bought the truck, you know? So these things are designed to be worked on. They were designed to, you know, to be dependable, because back then it was about building a freaking truck that, you know, if your truck freaking broke and you couldn't fix it out on the farm, and a lot of farmers talk to each other, man. All the farmers know each other. It's this weird farming mafia thing going on. And it's not just in the States. You know, I was watching Clarkson's farm. That's a thing too, you know? Yeah, Tessa, exactly. Amazon was born in 1965. Jeffrey Bezos. Toyota Hilux might disagree. Remember Top Gear? That thing was indestructible. I would take a 67 F-250 over the Hilux any day of the week. This thing wouldn't. Dude, you can't kill these things. If you get one of those things with an inline 6 in it, 4.9 inline 6, it will rip a Hilux in half. I mean, they are very, very well made. Because, like I said, they're built built to last because you can't work on these things. You can't bring them to a freaking factory. You got to be able to fix it there yourself. So they built it. They're like a tractor. You built them to work with basic tools and kind of go from there. That's why it's cool. That's why people like those old trucks. But yeah, I'm on the soapbox at this point. So it's anyway. They switched the grill in '78. In '78, they switched the grill to this, and they carried that grill for 2 years, '78 and '79. And then, for whatever reason, they switched to 1980. And then that's when they started messing with all the motors and stuff. But even these trucks are great. What transmission does it have? So, Goalie, I don't know exactly. I know it's a manual. So, there's only two transmissions that came. There's only two manual transmissions that came in the F250 HD in '97. It could be an M50D, which is a Mazda 5-speed OD. So it's a M50D R2, or it's a ZF547. If it's the ZF547, dude, that truck's worth some money because those ZF transmissions are very sought after. It's the only transmission that can handle the 7.3 IDI, but I don't know if it has that. The heavy duty might have that. It might have it. I don't know. Even tracing the VIN didn't tell me what transmission was in it. It said it could be an M50D R2 or a ZF547. After Korea, wasn't there a bunch of Bell 47s for farmers to move around the farm? Neuro, people used to crop dust with like B-17s and stuff, dude, because there was a ton of them. I'm guessing you already saw the orange rocket pictures. Yep. Original rear or modified? It's got a 355 Sterling 1025. It's got a Sterling 1025 rear end with 355 gears. That's welded. So it's a welded 355. 355 is the rear gear ratio. Or a final drive. My Stearman's first thing out of surplus was crop dusting. Sweet. You changing it out? No. Why? Part of the reason, dude, that's what this thing has here. I put the welded diff in this thing. Here, look. Rear suspension. Welded rear with 355s in it. I just wanted to see how much the tires chirp around the corners. And Beam is a pretty damn accurate simulation, you know? You think a welded rear end would make it? I don't see why not. Yeah, boy. See, with the welded diff, we can do this. We can do really good donuts with it, man. Yeah, baby. Yeah. If I could do that in the real one, I'll see if we can do that with the real one when it makes it home. Because if it breaks near home, then we'll be good. It didn't like that. It didn't like that at all. I'll just reset the truck. It should be able to do this, but I don't want to go too hard on it, you know? I mean, but then again, like I said, it's a heavy duty. It's designed to do stupid stuff like this. kind of want to see how it handles going around the track. Let's, you know what? Where's that grill insert? Oh, yeah, it's under front support. See if I can get, like, a chrome grill for it. Yeah, see? Whoa. Early front fascia. There we go. Yes. Very furred. Last please for... Oh, DMs. Okay. The only thing that killed my dad's 88 was the Honda that bounced off his plow on the driver's side. His 87 only died because it needed a muffler, and when he had it on the lift, a single part became a full exhaust replacement due to rust. Yeah. But see, yeah, Vanguard, that's when the trucks, you know, that's when the trucks were new. Now that the trucks are older, these things should be, you know, we should take care of them. Like, I'm telling you, dude, I think these trucks are going to be worth money. That's just a personal opinion of mine. I think these metal trucks that are designed to be fixed, not plastic, I think, because this was the last year of them, I think that we're, you know, they're gonna, you know, we're gonna, the price will go up on these things, I'm pretty sure. The 88 got hit at 45 miles an hour in a blizzard. Yeah, it sounds like a car sliding off the road. Yeah, all new cars are electric and you freaking brake. Pretty much, Tommy. Pace, personally, I don't, dude, but I don't think that's a good idea at all. I kind of want to take this around the track and see how fast I can get it going. Could you take a look at the vehicles before I go AFK, please? All right. What's up? $3,500 for a 74 C10. What's wrong with it? It's nice. It's a nice truck. It's got a little bit of stuff going on there. Note the guy didn't show a full side view of it. Only yeah. This thing's pretty rusty, man. It's a truck that's probably been in Pennsylvania its whole life, dude. Let me see, what's the other one? 3,500, I guess, would be fair, but those things, I mean, the price of these square bodies are very, very sought after. A 1950 Tudor. Let's see what we got. It's got a lot of rust. Little flanking, that's a lot of stuff to fix. That's a cool car. Tudors are really, really neat. That's the Clique from GTA. Cool car. Yeah, 9,999 miles. Got automatic transmission, 7,000. I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't do that if you... I wouldn't buy this if you didn't know what you were doing. What's this one? Oh, jeez. Guess who's single? That's a dragster. It's got a 496 big block in it for 14.5. But yeah, don't buy that. Don't buy that unless you know what you're doing. Really, S? Did you move out or what? I mean, I feel partially responsible, but is that why we haven't seen you so much, dude? Like, oh, the 31 Huckster. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Doesn't really do anything for me. It's cool though. My guess is that the 74 ain't running and driving. Out of all the cars you've shown me, this is the one I would probably shoot for. They make plenty of parts for this thing. You can find parts for them everywhere. They're extremely sought after. You put $5 grand into this thing. You buy it for $3,500. You put another $5,000 into it. You could sell it for $15K all day. Let's see. Let's see what the guy says. Chevy C10 Cheyenne model. Upholstered seat. It's got a 350 with a 4-bell. Runs good. New body mounts. New fenders included. Clean title. Wow. Yeah, that's worth it. I would call this worth it. I would call that Cheyenne worth the money. That thing's cool, dude. Do you watch Power Nation? Yep. Yeah, Tom, I do. Which build? I like the inline 6 build. The Ford 306. See what that thing did with a turbo on it? Pretty cool. Thanks for this, by the way. Just wanted to see what you thought before I go for a bit. Okay. Pharaoh, just quickly swinging by to say I watched the Hunt VOD and the Killdozer VOD was amazing. The Killdozer never loses. It wouldn't be able to lift that thing up with a helicopter like that in real life. Just saying. It wouldn't be able to do that. Anyway. Yeah, that's probably the one I'd buy out of all the ones that you got. This is a nice truck, 74. Those grills are worth so much. That grill is worth $3,500 alone, dude. Just by itself. Anyway, let's do that. Let's get back over to Beam. How much does the 63 Stingray go for? 100 grand. In crappy condition, about 100 grand. Boomers, S, what do you want? They're super sought after. A 63 split window Corvette, 100 grand all day. Any Corvette from 1958 to 1972, 100 grand for one in good condition. That's a matching numbers car, yeah. So what a lot of the older generations know that those cars are sought after. So what they do is instead of investing in the stock market, they invest in cars. So they buy up a 63 for 100 grand, knowing the price is going to appreciate, and then just sit on it. They just sit on it and keep it in the garage. Any C2 Corvette, dude. Any C2 Corvette worth it that runs and drives. Heck, the ones that even don't run and drive. Any Corvette from 1963 to 1967, the ones in the crappiest of condition, 40, 50 grand all day. What is that MSRP in today's money? I mean, forlorn. I think people bought the dang thing for $3,000 in the 60s. So what's 3,000? So like 3,000 in 1965 is a lot of money. So let's go 1965. So say you got a hooked up car. You bought a 65 Corvette with a big block in it, right? That would probably be like $4,500. So let's do 2021. It would probably be about $4,500. That's how much. So that was a fully hooked up car. Like Cadillacs in the 60s were like $6 grand. So $50,000 on a car. A well hooked up Corvette would have been worth about 45. That's 40,000 in today's money. 768.5% curve rate for inflation. The car is worth way above its MSRP, Forlorn. It's actually appreciated in value. Cars do that. Certain cars. There's two kinds of rare cars. There are cars that are rare for the right reasons, and then there are cars that are rare for the wrong reasons. 63 Corvettes are rare for the right reasons. They're very sought after. I'm going to take this thing around the track, see what it does. I hope so, Pythos. How rare is an E46? E46 M3s are worth some money, dude. E46 refers to the chassis code, though. E46 is the chassis code for all 3 Series BMWs from those years. There's the E46, there's the no, I forget. What about a 69 Stang? 69 Stangs can go for a good price, but it depends on the what type. Fastbacks, 69 fastbacks up there. 69 fastbacks that are in good condition, 70, 80, somewhere around there. That's just a guess. Oh, that's good, Pythos. It's reflecting the reflection map, man, and I'm not entirely sure. So, S-Master, the Mustangs in '69 came in a couple of different trim levels. There's the base model. It probably came with an inline 6 or something. There's base, and then there's 2 different body styles. There's coupe and then there's fastback. The fastback is the one that's worth the money. Coupes aren't worth that much money from '69, dude. Actually wasn't too bad. E46s didn't come with the V6 Blizzard, they came with an inline 6, dude. V8, it didn't come with that either. E46 M3s came with a I know, but the GTR did. It's a race car. I don't think so. Let's see. Let's take a look. See, the E30s are the super sought after. There's E30s, and then there's E36, and then E46. That's the one. See, there's the E36. So you want the 46. The 46 is over here. Let's see. In order to homologate the M3 GTR, a road version was produced in 2001. BMW claimed to offer 10 cars for sale to the general public at the very high price of $250 grand, but only 6 cars were produced, of which 3 were development prototypes. The road cars were built alongside the GTR race cars. Oh, there you go. As with the race car, the GTR car was powered by a 4-liter P60 V8 engine. Pretty cool. That's cool, man. When do you leave for California? On the 22nd. The engine retained the race car's dry sump oil system was tuned to 400. It was detuned 331 to 285, so 400. Top speed is 100. That's a cool car, man. That's a really cool car. But they only made 6 of them. You ain't gonna find one. What's this V8? The P60B40. So it's a multi-port. So it's port fuel injection. What's the cubic inch? 4 liter? 243 cubic inches. Hey. Dual overhead cams. Cool. Complicated motor, but that's like Ford's 4.6, the 4.64 valve. Ford made an engine that's kind of like this, dude. It makes a lot of power. Yeah. Dual overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder, 12-to-1 compression, and an aluminum block. That's a cool little motor, man. E30s, dude, impossible. Impossible to find one in good condition. There's, especially the M3. The M3 E30, no way. That's a $100,000 car right there. All day. These cars are worth so much money. Yeah, the price of all these cars is springing like crazy, and then COVID on top of that. COVID on top of that, dude, made the price spike like crazy. All across the board, all cars, even classics, which is just annoying, but hey, whatever. Yeah, baby. Right, Tom? Yeah, an NA Miata. My dad had serial number 8970 Torino with a 429 Super Cobra jet. Your dad had an SCJ? Yeah, forget 100 grand, dude. Super Cobra jets are worth like 300,000 today. Should have never got rid of that car. You got your hat in, Bandit? That's cool, man. Look, I made it. I made the truck in Beam, right down to the welded diff, just to see what it would do. It's not bad. It even has the cut exhausts. It married a tree. Well, that's a shame. The 154 truck? My day is going good, Viscous. Fellas, I don't know. Man, I don't know how you wouldn't have heard about this by now. I mean, Goalie, even if he took the motor out of it, dude, the motor still be worth some money. So, Route 154. So, see a truck like this? Actually, that's what I would want to do to it. I'll show you what it looks like right now. I bought a truck, long story short. I bought a truck and it basically looks like this. Viscous. I bought it out in Compton, California. It was used on the Hoonigans YouTube channel for a show that they did called Scumbag Labs. The truck looks like this right now. I bought it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stream cleaning it up, putting it back together, and then I'm going to drive it home. That starts next week, dude. Is this an analog of the 154 truck? Yeah. It is straight out of Compton. So, I'm taking a week and a half off of doing, like, space streaming. Well, not really. And I'm going to take... We're we're gonna get this truck, and I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna get it basically ready for a long duration road trip, and then we're gonna drive it. And drive it all the way home. And hopefully we don't do that. So I made an analog of it in Beam. This is the truck as it sits right now. What I wanted to do is this. This is the state that I really want to get it into. Right here. We need a bed, ideally a camper shell. I don't have a camper shell, Bandit. That's one of those things that would have been hard to source remotely. I need a tailgate, a bumper, and a camper shell for this thing. I don't think that shouldn't be too hard to find. Well, now that I've said something forlorn, chat will certainly help me. What year is it? It's a 96, Bandit. You can put in 96. Keep in mind, we don't absolutely have to get the cover in Long Beach or in California. Do people actually camp in it? It's called a camper shell in Beam, dude, but it's not a camper shell in real life. People just call it a bed cap or a bed topper. I still need if we could find an extra tank, Kuro, that would be a big bonus. For space news. Got it, notice. Want to see what it'll do on the drags? It came with 2 tanks from the factory, Viscous. Yeah, Hoonigan took the tanks out. And they sold them. I don't know. They might still have them around. I'll ask. They probably don't. But here, let's see what she does on the quarter here. Oh gosh, it's me versus me. Why are all these here? There we go. How do we clear all the cars off the map? There we go. All right. I didn't see any of the Reno Air races, Jim, now. But yeah, hopefully we stream all the... Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I don't do that. It's just a bed. It's fine. Hang on. Any DLCs that you think are really good for cities? Mass transit is probably the best one, or industries. The industries DLC is money. I keep putting it back here. I'm stupid. Anyway, guys, it's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, dudes. But yeah, that's I'm still tired, to be honest with you. I'm still really tired. I'm gonna take 20-30 minutes, get some food, see if we can go for an air. All right, so fellas, I'll be back in about I don't know, 10-20 minutes. See if I can make some food or something. I got no energy today, dudes. No energy. I didn't really get enough sleep. I might I don't know. Maybe I should come back in an hour and just take a nap. Can Mrs. EJ stream in the meantime? Brimo isn't Mrs. EJ. No, she doesn't like to stream, dude. And I have great timing. All right. Well, I'll take a break and we'll see. Let's go through space news. We'll see. I might need to take 5, and by 5, I mean no sleep. No sleep all tomorrow, so you're good for Wednesday. Okay, I'll be back in a second and we'll start up space news. Okay, don't go anywhere.